Ambazonians, good morning. Today is Monday, January 2nd, 2023. It is now a new year. During this transitional period between the old year just ended and the new year beginning, this is a moment when a lot of things happen, a lot of families meet. But before I go on to discuss that, I'd like to ask what the significance is of a year ending and a year beginning. This period often marks the change of time, and it reminds us of how much time we have spent here on earth and how much time we may still have left, depending on how old we are and how healthy we may be. So this is a moment of reflection. It offers an opportunity to take stock of the successes and failures recorded during the year just ended or ending, and those who are smart enough will figure out how to avoid the mistakes of the past in the year just beginning. It is also a time for families to come together and maybe thank their creator or whoever they feel is responsible for their being here on earth, and count their blessings for the past, count their blessings, the blessings received during the year that just ended, and pray for better days ahead in the new year. It is also a time when people let go of old or bad habits that they had in the year just ended, and they make new resolutions. What are resolutions? Are decisions you make to yourself and promises you make to yourself, or commitments that you pledged to abide by in the year beginning. And as you would know, a lot of these resolutions, most of the times, are not kept. And the reason these resolutions are not kept is because we are not disciplined enough to respect them. But we do make them, however. We do make them, and quite often. So in order for these decisions or resolutions to be successful, you need a lot of discipline, commitment, and determination to make sure they are carried through. The end of the year and beginning of a new one is also a time when businesses balance their accounts and they take stock of the profits and losses during the year just ending, and they figure out how to do better in the new year. It is a time when apologies are made for past transgressions. It is a time for reconciliations which are made between friends, families, relations, you name it. All friendships are rekindled and new friendships are struck. The new year, or the transition between the old year and the new year, is also a time to bid farewell to those who left us during the year just ending, and wish them a peaceful repose, and we pray for good health in the year beginning. Not to belabor the point, I'm sure you get what I'm trying to say here. The simple truth is that the end of a year and the beginning of a new one is the time for stock taking. It is the time to take stock of what has been accomplished in the year that just ended, and to figure out how to do better in the year beginning. the struggle for the liberation of the southern Cameroons and Ambazonia is not different. It is just like any other family or person or group or business out there that must as well evaluate the accomplishments of the year just ended, the challenges that were encountered, examine why these challenges were encountered, and figure out and also identify, of course, the weaknesses, the mistakes that were made, and the best thing is to figure out how to avoid repeating those mistakes, so that we can do better in the new year that has just begun. It is time for us to take stock of the accomplishments we have recorded in this struggle and the failures of the year just ended, and to make corrections so as to improve on future plans and endeavors in the new year, 2023. As the saying goes, failing to plan is planning to fail. Again, when you fail to plan, then you are planning to fail. So we must do whatever it takes. Be humble enough to acknowledge where we fell short, and to have the commitment and determination to correct them and to keep moving. Because as at the end of the day, in most struggles, it is not how successful you are in everything you do. It is your ability to be tenacious, to be persistent, to be unrelenting, to be determined and committed and disciplined in saying, despite all the difficulties I may encounter, despite all my mistakes, I am willing to roll up my sleeves and make the necessary corrections and keep moving, not giving up, not backing down. That is where success comes in. The most successful people in the world, if you ask them, will tell you they had to fail so many times before succeeding. They failed numerous times, but they did not quit, because success comes at the end of some tedious sacrifices, some really serious sacrifices. And the path to success is laden with the skeletons of failure. The path to success is laden with the skeletons of failures. So if you think you do it once or twice or thrice and succeed, then you really don't know what success is all about. Success is tantamount to having the will not to give up. You must not be willing to give up. That is where you succeed. So, fellow Ambazonians, let's roll up our sleeves. Let's get ready. Let's get to work and do what must be done to free our homeland. Let's get to work. Happy New Year. My closing.
I can the man they blow some grammar for you. I know they understand the grammar where they blow them. And that the type of people in this way that they promote the types of Mariantas for make themselves leaders. And when they promote all these type of funny people for make themselves leaders, they will come around for the accuse different people so that they make the mistake. Maybe I ask this, my friend. He sound a learned person. May I ask you? The RC, it talk about mandate for Marianta. The RC will give Marianta mandate for how long? For 10 years? And it chose for cut that mandate after 5 years. These are the type of funny people that even if you make laws, then when Jesus Christ on, when Jesus Christ be make laws or God make laws, With Jesus Christ become, he said he will strengthen those laws. The Pharisees would be the custodian of the laws, would be twist them for suit their whims and caprices. There will be one for see Jesus Christ will become for strengthen and make me to respect those laws. These are the type of people. These are the Pharisees. This my learned friend, a Pharisee. We don't want for somebody to strengthen the laws, but he wants somebody to twist the laws for suit their whims and caprices. That is why this type of persons will never see anything wrong with Marianta. They will never see anything wrong with Sako. They will never see anything wrong with the type of people they call leaders. And in their pretense, in their hypocrisy, they are struggling to shift their hypocrisy to other people, not knowing that they are the worst hypocrite that exists in the midst of people. People who support wrongdoing in broad daylight. It does not even surprise me for you have lawyers that go to court and free thieves and free criminals, murderers.
So today is New Year 2023. In fact, it is the third day of the year as we are moving further and going ahead. One thing very important we want to renew ourselves is when people try to help the enemy by trying to work in ways that the enemy would have loved, then these people are not helping Ambazonia at all. Example, let us say that in a Bolova or a Konolinga, one entire village there is burned down to ashes. And one Ambazonia self-defense group or one Ambazonia political group claim the action, whether it is false, whether it's fake, whether it is true or not. And I go ahead to try to prove a point that is a lie. They did not do the act. And I go ahead trying to bring a lot of mixed feeling and trying to prove everything. Of course, that they did not do it. And let us say, of course, they did not do it. Who is the benefactor of that fact finding? And how beneficial is that to Ambazonia? How beneficial is that to La Republic? All of us can agree that La Republic is the only person that is going to gain from that. Because La Republic is going now, example, they have arrested our people, Ambazonians from Ambazonia in the United States of America, linked to other things that might have breached some local laws. It is not my portion as an Ambazonia to go and justify why they are arrested. I am not going to do that because it does not favor Ambazonia, it favors the enemy. And also, the enemy Cameroon took advantage of it. And the enemy is pinning it that it is Cameroon government that have worked so hard with American government to get them apprehended and arrested. President Paul Biya of Cameroon even make a speech in his New Year speech and say, thanking American government for arresting some Ambazonian separatist people, which is a lie. Cameroon take advantage of that. And that's not good. Imagine some of us who were trying to justify it in order to benefit Cameroon. Therefore, we are condemned and we are the ones that are continuously and gradually always working in ways that benefit Cameroon. In the same light, if something got burned in Douala, Yaoundé, whether it is whatever group in Amazonia, whether it's the Dragon, Restoration Forces, ADF, Sokadefo, whichever force claim the action, as long as it is in La Republic and hurt Cameroon, I will be a Satan or a devil to try to go on a fact-finding mission. Those are areas based on objectivism and rationalism that you as an Ambazonian lover don't even have to even try to fact-check it. You can only try to argue by saying that, no, I did the act. Claim it too. Just claim the act. Because when something hurt the enemy and you go to justify that it's not done by yours, are you not the God that understands how people do things with their evil, with their spirit or no spirit, evil spirit or not? Are you the one that owns the spiritual powers of other people? Or you don't know that in Ambazonia some people could fly? You don't know that in Ambazonia, how do we win the colonial masters, especially when German inside my own cultural language, culture. It was a lot of spiritual powers that were used. A lot of spiritual powers that got the enemy in the pit hole that we have docked in Babisi. If you go to Ketunja today, in Babisi, towards the boundary of Babisi and Bui, you would have seen some pits, like some hole that are very deep. You don't see where they remove the grass and the ground and the earth, the ground, the soil. You don't see where they put the soil. Those things were docked mysteriously. Mysteriously. And so if somebody can see that in Yauna and say, Ambazonia, we did it, and somebody is going to take his own time to try to prove that Ambazonia did not do. Do you know if they went and acted in guerrilla style and said they acted, you don't know the guerrilla that was, then you are evil to the people of Amazonia. To whoever this concern, all of you that keep justifying any act that's against the enemy, that it was not done by this and that, and you are not showing anything you are doing based on your own coach and motivation. I think that Guerrilla should be teaching and coaching gorillas. I think if you are not a gorilla, you should not be given any advice because you have no intelligence of how it works. If not, prove to the people of Amazonia how guerrilla forces work by trying to do it yourself. We want to see multiple action without somebody doing it. When in 2019, an action was done in Bamenda, I knew how everything was done. I knew from A to Z how everything was planned and done. One of the Ambazonian self-defense group claimed the action. I put my head down and I talked to the person that was in charge for that mission to say, look, people have claimed the action, but they are Ambazonians, they are your people. This act that was done was for the people. And the people, if you fight and give your life every day, and you say you stand for the people, therefore the people have the right to claim the action. The action was not for you, it's for Ambazonia. I went out and announced that Ambazonia, thank you for claiming your action. The action was for you. We don't have time to justify how that was done. This is the spirit. The action that occurred in Grandstand on the 8th of March, when they let Africa almost...
The only advice way I go give for myself and for the rest of Ambazonia, na say we don't make mistakes. We get for correct those mistakes. Even the Restoration Council don't make mistakes, and they be supposed to make these mistakes. Yes, because they not be God where they go enter inside some man know how that man they no. But they do their work according to. Yes. I don't think say man will swear for Bible, in no respect that you ought. I don't think say we still talk say that man a leader, or we still take this we are contra Ambazonia game for that man say make it rule we. Now the question we have to ask Ambazonia people today. Man way. If you don't swear for Bible, you not respect your oath. It mean for that means say one talk say God no day, or you not talk say that you not trust that Bible. I think say any man where you see say that man, he hope say if he talk lie for God, because if you deceive the Bible, that means you don't deceive the words of God. It means you don't deceive God by Himself. Because I think say this kind man at the place where if really, Christians been there in a man where they for put you down, George. Yes, because you know you can't lay your hand for Bible, you swear, tomorrow you do different thing. Now that man, I will talk for Ambazonia people, say make una take time for trust such a person. Because if that man never trust God, he never trust you. It means say everything what that man will tell you will be a lie. Yes. So this kind leaders them. This kind of leaders that make Ambazonian people not distant with themselves from this kind of leaders. Them. Yes. We not distant with ourselves from this kind of leaders. Them. Yes, at the talk because we don't know what will go happen tomorrow.
Yeah, Comrade George. Um, Let me first say good evening or good morning, good afternoon to the house. I'm also pushed to come out to say, Comrade George, you are not an honest person, to be frank. I think if you were honest, you were going to debunk what Comrade Jackson has said. You are under Marianta, you are appointed under Marianta, whereas you know that Marianta was for 6 months. After the 6 months, she was given the opportunity to stand for election, and she was prepared for that. But when she saw the list, after enrolling for the election or registering for the election, she became somebody who wanted to play the role of a referee in a match where she is a player. She wanted that the rules of the game be changed. Comrade George, if you're honest, except you are coming from Mars to Earth, you don't tell me that you were not here from the beginning of the revolution, I will excuse you. But to say that you started this revolution with us, just as you are calling Ayok Tabe, saying that Ayok Tabe is having his members or surrogates, and you call all these leaders, I will tell you that you are the most dishonest person. I'm sorry for that. But you are the most dishonest person, because if Ayok Tabe was the president and was kidnapped by La Republic and put in jail, we used his words. He said that somebody in jail cannot rule people outside. That was what he said when Bobala and the others were in prison. So when he also went into prison, they told him, please, Mr. President, let us save you. When you come outside, you will take your position. So be quiet in there. We are going to free you. At that moment, there was an acting president, Sako. So, but Ayok Tabe did not want. He said in prison he will form a government and rule in prison, and he was impeached. Comrade George, why are you dishonest to yourself? I'm speaking this. If there's any person in this house that would say what I'm saying is false, let that person come outside. Even you, Comrade George, you said we should be honest. I am honest, and you come and tell me that what I'm saying is false. Ayuk Tabe was impeached because he wanted to rule in prison. And at that very moment, because we have a constitution, that constitution gave right for the RC, that's the Restoration Council, to handle the revolution and bring up some points that will correct issues that are burning up or are troubling the revolution. If you don't have a copy of the constitution, beg for one. It will be given to you. You see that the Restoration Council was given the right. With this right, according to our constitution, the acting president, who was Sako, was now moved from acting to become a president. A ceremony was made. He swore that after 2 years he was going to go down. Comrade George, this is for your information. Keep this very jealously. It would help you to redress and become an honest person. So when he was pushed with that powers to become the president, a full president, he swore that he was going to come out after 2 years when another election was going to be held. But there was a condition that before the election was going to be held, there will be the constitution of LGAs, all the LGAs. This is why Sako had to elapse the 2-year term, because the LGAs were not constituted. And then he had to go a second term. Things were moving in a way that we all had confidence that we will soon get to the end of things. But Sako suddenly became a crook that he implanted spies at the Restoration Council. Comrade George, if you cannot say this truth, then it means that you are the worst dishonest
Yeah.
person in this revolution. He implanted spies. When they told him,
Good evening, house. Oh, my brother Franklin. God bless you. God has to bless you, my brother. I will tell you something. I'll tell everybody something. For true, as we will talk to some people, they tell a job. Our leaders need to sit up because it lie in their hands, and they get for no. I not say they know. The only winning way la Republic get them on top us now. That because we divided. And you go out there, they actually talk them. Say that people they be divided, don't ever win the war. Nobody said that they win we. They need to win we. They only celebrate the winning because say they know say will be divided. Another winning point that. Then because they will be divided, we no feel raise money for poor resources in the hands of these boys on the ground. For that reason, the ground need the harder way. They go out there, they preach their unity, they talk how we they forget about that Amber thing, that leader the far side they be divided, the inter government day 13, the other group day, the other group day. And the most funny one way they didn't say, this one are the way you concern us. Any other group will be there like in the days where we used to be in a rival issue. They did celebrate and like the way some of the group like the inter government be divided. Because to them, they say when the inter government be divided, it will be weaker, then make them not be stronger. That you see such thing, that is not good for us. If we get a big group or one group will be strong, even if others in there, others will they like supportive and will they like opposition and a threat to the big group, for make sure the big group always do the good thing. If not, if they do the bad, people will surely pull them to the other group. Because because we get some other groups. They don't just say Ambazonian. Yeah, when we talk about say me people they come together, come out outside like one man. And this jobs are even fine because at any one time where any person make they know how to go make some nonsense, they know how to go free under it. Any other leader, any leader with the grandstand or where it is say accept the unity, or where they say before the unity some man must sleep for down, someone sleep for up. Then you need to talk about Ambazonia. You need to talk out of envy and jealousy and wickedness, hatred for nothing. Because we define them now say we come together, we go and motivate what Ambazonia people them for put in their resources, because when they come together, they will design one way, will be accountable, way people will account to Ambazonians, then it will motivate Ambazonians, and because the lie will be, if you see the intergo may be strong, now because they be promised accountability, those Sako can't damage them, ever account to the intergovernment. So now why that you see people will be pulled to that angle, because they chase it, they know say at the end of it, they will know what that money do. So if we be divided today, there's a lot of trouble. We have to come in. And me, I propose for our leaders, they would go in. They set up a good one system where money will go there, no will be in our sum. And they must be careful for some other mistakes that we don't do before, like the DC Unity Conference and so on. They get for correct mistakes from those things. We are human. We are bound to make mistakes, but the way to make we people now when we correct those mistakes.
Fellow Ambazonians, Happy New Year. I hope say everybody they fine. I just come with a little worry for me for see one of our own for the situation where I dey try for gets confirmation. One Ambazonian restoration fighter, e dey like 100 army for La République du Cameroon. Some people they not understand the rhythm for picking them for Southern Cameroon where they don't pick arm. Some people they not understand the oath. Some people they not understand the mystery where they behind the restoration for Southern Cameroon. And when you see a fighter, somebody pick arm, he not only pick the arm innocently, but what we don't undergo before it they under that struggle, it pass the arm way hold am. Fellow Ambazonians, agree to now. I talk this with some very disturbed mind, because the fighters them on ground now then they make international body that they panic for the situation. The fighters them on ground now then they make La République still no sweaty. That 2 cube sugar no go ever dissolve. And when you see families them, and when you see people the way, they go take even 500 francs, they sell the destiny for a whole nation. Now a moment this for change the game, and at the time this will don't come. This war they go for 7 years, known as 7 days. And some people them, for inside their myopic mind, they feel say because c'est La République du Cameroon, it is see officiate, it is see do some things them. Now because they know get their spiritual eye them be open. Southern Cameroon, aka Ambazonian, go be free. As it don't be free in the realm of the spirit, so shall it come to pass physically. Any person where it gets the family, any person where it gets somebody on ground zero, una learn how to call una family, try to educate them. Anything where they go on, ground zero no be stupid. Southern Cameroon they under siege. And the population for Southern Cameroon they know they free for do it where they supposed to be. And if some people they will go take crumb, they just say they go set up the fighters them for catch them kill them. Una no kill the struggle. Judgment day go come for everybody. Whether you be leader for this struggle, you there for diaspora, you there on ground zero, you there for any asylum country. Except say you no go ever take your 2 foot enter for Amber land. Muna be very careful. Except say you no go ever take your foot ever enter that land again. Now moment this for people then for no sweaty. Either you there for the struggle, you know there for the struggle, come out for the land. If you want set up many key fighters them, judgment day go come for you. And at the moment this way, the government get for put that string. Because the people, the way they take Ambazonian people their money, and this is one they take them, they run say this so they go from government. And this one they take and they talk say this so they be original government. God punish the devil. Reckoning day go come. The people, the way they plan, the key field marshal, the key charger, the key General Biebe, and the rest of the people that they kill them for Insa Muyenge, and all place for the northern zone and southern zone, una day go come. Una moment go reach. Una go stand with una family. Una go choose for be inside Ambazonian or never to return. That day go come. May any man be very careful. Either you there for the struggle or you know there. Better go you very silence.
Yeah. Comrade Jackson, you know, when I say leaders, I mean Comrade Chris, Comrade Marianta, and whoever who is a leader. Because when we say a leader, we talk from we are talking from the top positions downward. Comrade Chris came up with he wants to champion reconciliation. Marianta said the same thing. But are they talking to each other? I don't think so. For them to talk to each other, I cannot be talking to you, Comrade Jackson. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those who have to champion the leadership. I'm talking to the presidents who call themselves presidents. These are the people I'm talking to. Because they have the primary objective to bring themselves together. If they bring themselves together, all of us would tail behind them. I don't understand where you're coming from with this generalized. I'm not generalizing anything. No, I am talking to specifics. The presidents who call themselves presidents. Have you understood me? I am not accusing anybody, but I'm just saying that if we have to move forward, they who say they want to champion, they should be able to stoop down and accept mistakes, accept faults, to be able to grace what we call reconciliation. You cannot reconcile with somebody by standing at the strong point and thinking that the person must accept your strong point. Look, Comrade Jackson, from the very onset, you know, we have made a lot of mistakes with these things called precedents. There are a lot of mistakes we have made with these things called precedents. You understand me? Why? What are we calling a president? What are we calling a president in a revolution? What are we calling that for? That those things we give rise to people to stand and Comrade Chris has his pullers, Marianta has his pullers, Sako had his own pullers. If they think that they want to champion the revolution, then they should be able to sit down and talk. They should be able to sit down and talk. When we make mistakes, we should accept that we made mistakes. If the RC made a mistake by thinking that they were giving Comrade Marianta an interim position, then they would have come up with rules that would be able to push her out of that place, not to get up in the morning. That's the same thing Sako has stood where he is and said, oh, this is not because of this, I am not going anywhere. Jackson, we have to accept the truth. None of those persons, none of them will come down and say,
Let me come in here. Comrade George, I just listened to your audio from start to finish, and to be honest, I still don't know what you're talking about. If you ask me what really you were trying to say, I won't be able to point to anything that you said there that made sense. First of all, you're asking why these presidents? Did it just occur to you now that we have leaders in this revolution called presidents? Have you recognized them before? Or you are just ambivalent about them now? And there you go again. Exactly what Comrade Jackson was saying there. That you continue to give the same consideration to Marianta as you're giving to Comrade Chris. You say, oh, when you talk of leaders, you're talking about Comrade Chris, Comrade Marianta. You're putting them on the same level. That is exactly what is wrong with your statement. You are equating Marianta with Comrade Chris. They are not the same. Marianta is a former leader. Comrade Chris is the current leader. Whether she has followers or not is not the point. And when you talk about followers, how many followers, first of all, does she have? It is not about whether you have followers or not. It's about the respect of our institutions and our laws. And if you respect the Restoration Council put out Marianta, and Comrade Chris is now the leader. If you choose not to respect that, that is your decision. But it does not mean that they are the same. They are not. I think this forum needs to be cleaned, because you have people here speaking from both sides of their mouths, just causing confusion. You come in here and you're just venting. And when it comes time to do the necessary things to move this struggle forward, people like yourself don't step up and do it because you are divided. You have divided loyalty, if at all you have any loyalty to this house where you belong now. Your loyalty belongs somewhere else. So why are you here? Why are you here? You see, I have said before and I'll say it again. If we are fighting to liberate our country because those that are there do not respect laws, they violate the Constitution, the laws, arguments that are made are violated with impunity. And we are in here and we cannot respect simple rules that were laid down at the start of this struggle. We cannot respect the institutions like the Restoration Council, just as the Republic does not respect any institution like the so-called parliament, which cannot pass a single law without it coming from Pobia. Then what really are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? Because we're doing exactly the same thing like La Republic, where we're running away from. We are doing exactly the same thing. So what really is what are we fighting for? I want someone to explain to me. When the Restoration Council says, no, this person has been put out and we have a new leader, and some people say, no, we're not going to respect it, then, and you say you are fighting to liberate Ambazonian from what? To liberate Ambazonian from what? This is just something that baffles me. I'm yet to understand the rationale for this. I've said it before again, if this is the attitude we are going to have, even in a liberated Ambazonia, then Ambazonia will be a failed state just like the Republic of Cameroon. Yes. If this is the attitude we are going to cultivate, that when we go to Ambazonia, once an election is held, someone will gather a few followers, then go there and say, no, okay, let me quote this example. Even in La Republic of Cameroon, where elections were held, and Paul Biya, despite the fact that he rigged the election and stole it, what if Frundi said, okay, I'll take these people, because Frundi had a huge following, you agree? What if Frundi said, okay, because you have violated, you have failed to respect the outcome of the election, I'm a president. And these people that are my followers, I'm their president, and that's the way it's going to be. I mean, how chaotic do you think that would be? You think that would have been the start of the war that delayed until we are now at war now? That would have been the start of the war. There are times when a leader just has to respect what the institution, the highest institution that is put in place to control elections or whatever that may be, you respect that. Those of us out here who have seen where elections are held and there are disputes about election, but once the Congress has spoken, that is it. Once Congress has pronounced a winner, every other person respects that decision. Nobody will go around and say, well, you can go up and down and say, oh, it wasn't. It was rigged or what? Once Congress has pronounced the result of any election, it becomes final. That's it. Until we learn to respect that, we are just wasting our time. Okay? So I don't know what you're rambling about here. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. So people should stop trying to justify wrongdoing. So sick and tired of this.
New George, New George. It is really funny. You think that the best reason must be the one that you reason. You think that it must be what you think that is supposed to be the good thing. So to you, it is you, or it is you that it is supposed to tell all Ambazonians that leaders are rebels, not a president. Those who sat down and decided a president, they made a mistake, according to you. So it is you that has to tell exactly what the Resource Council was supposed to do before Maranta should be sent away. Because Maranta, and you know so well that Maranta was there temporarily. Okay, you are unable to tell Ambazonia if actually you have a cabinet position in Maranta's Shido cabinet. Upon all this, what you just said here, I will have listened to the end, thinking that you say yes. I am holding this position in the cabinet that Maranta this. What are you rubbing around? Rubbing because you want Maranta to be relevant? In the sense that you want Maranta to be relevant, you have to say Sako is a leader. This one is a leader. Who made Maranta a leader? Who made Sako a leader? Did the people did Sako had a mandate? When was it supposed to be expire? Did Maranta has a mandate? When was it supposed to expire? What happened? She couldn't go for an election. What are you saying here? So if she refused to go for an election and somebody is elected, she remained a president. I think Nijos, can you reason yourself? What is wrong with us? This is a struggle. People are dying, and people are just taking their interest with their loves, whether they whatever. No, this is funny. It is not more funny even. Why am I saying it is funny? Wonderful. So, what are you afraid of in the first place? That Maranta may be because I know people like you. I know your intentions. You are beginning to see the way. If this is what when we are talking about Ambazonians who enter the house and come out like one man, we are not talking about Maranta, Sako, and so on. What is Maranta Sako in this case? We are talking about Ambazonia. Maranta Sako are very insignificant. We are talking about all of us going to the house, coming out of the house like one man. If you think that you and your government of your Shido government of Maranta will not come in because somebody did not, what did somebody do that you want the person to apologize? What? Point out the thing straight away. I am pointing out that Maranta refused to come for election, and Maranta is the person that finally killed the interim government and not even Sako. Because at the time we left from Sako, everything was going well until when Maranta refused to go for election. That is when the interim government just got broken like that. Massa, leave that thing. Who are you trying to manipulate here? What are you saying? That is supposed to be rebel. You are the person. Okay, it's supposed to be rebel leader. Why are you? Okay, what are you doing as a cabinet member now in the president's cabinet? What are you doing there? Why did you say I will not take that position because it is not a rebel leader? Do rebel leader set up government cabinets? Massa, this revolution will just, of course, we are assessing ourselves in this revolution. I must say it. We are assessing those who are raising in this revolution, and those who are doing the good thing, and those who want Ambazonia to actually be free. When people sit behind, set things that will bring the revolution down, and the revolution is going down, and they are monitoring it, they are seeing the way the revolution is going down, they'll come out here and say it must be like this, it must be like that before it can go. Wonderful. This is funny. There should be a rebel leader. So you are the one that you are so intelligent in the way you are more than even the people that sat down and decided the interim government. The people that sat down and decided the president. It is today you realize that there are supposed to be rebel leader. Which rebel leader? Which rebel leader are you talking about even? Are we here to topple the government? How rebel leader is it? Are we here because we want to topple the government? Because my little sense I have, I know that rebels go against the government. Are we here to topple the government? Or we're here as a country fighting for their freedom? No, sir. George is just that one of those kind of people who vomit and come back to their vomit. This is someone who was totally against Sako and all what Sako did. But today, because he want Maranta to be relevant, he will say Sako has his supporter, Maranta has his supporter, this one has his supporter. Okay, if George is honest, George should come out and tell us exactly why he should be supporting Maranta. He should tell us exactly why or what Cristiano did that he wants Cristiano to come apologize to people. Let him come out. Let him be straight. Let him not be rubbing things around because he happens to belong to the wrong side. Nobody sends you to go belong to where your conscience keep telling you are on the wrong side. Yes, your conscience is actually telling you you are not on the right side, but you cannot return. You already hold a position there as a leader. You what is controlling you now is that you don't even know what to tell Maranta. Except it is today I'm even learning that you are a whole cabinet member in the Shiro cabinet of Maranta. If go there, you guys should decide if you are coming in that house that we want everybody to go in and come out as one man. You come in. If you are not coming in, stay. Anybody wants to stay, to stay. Those who go in, they will come out, and Ambazonia will stand by them. Because we know, right today, all of us can accept that the only winning La Republic is winning us is the division we have, and it's always the division they had done everything to achieve. They are not achieving it. Are we going to fold our hands and wait for La Republic to claim the victory because we are divided? We will not. We will not. So those of you who don't want to, because all of this thing you came in is because you begin to know that the preaching that I am preaching and others are coming in, it is for Ambazonians to go in and come out like.
Good evening, House. Revolutionary greetings. 21 gun salute to all of our fighters, great generals defending the homeland. Foot soldiers, wanna cafe day up. Generals, wanna cafe day up. Yes, captains, wanna cafe day up. Yes, I want to draw our attention. We, Ambazonians, we wanted this country, we wanted our country back, where French and Cameroon be steal them. I beg, at the call for all Ambazonians, no matter you been an activist, no matter you been a fighter, no matter you been a leader, no matter you been a only observator where you just observe what way to go on, I want call, we say, me we come together. Make we come together. Because if we no come together, this fight, it will change level. We are fighters. They still get the same momentum where they get them from the beginning of this war. They never yet lost hope. Yes. And they still ask to win at the same thing where from the beginning of this war, they ask what material for fight the war. Yes. Why boys, them were fighters, they know they ask we different thing. They never they ask we salary, they not even ask we food. We are soldiers, they ask we now only material for first La Republic. That's all. In which way we are fighters, them they ask we. I beg, may we come together. May we come together for drive La Republic out of your country. Challenges then come. La Republic this year go carry election. For the information what they get them from them. They want carry election. May we make sure say election not take place for our territory again. Come rain, come sun. I beg. So we get for start prepare from now. From now. We not go wait till it come 1 moon, 2 moons before we go start talk say no gone, it don't go up, come down. We get for start now. Now for start to face the challenges. Will La Republic one bring them for we now. And we get information say La Republic, they do everything for take General Field Marshal no pity down. They don't plant agent them all over. Yes, they don't even promise money for Banso people, millions of money where they know even give them. Make the try for track Field Marshal no pity so that La Republic go take it down. Where they get good information and it go be true. Because man way don't give serious not for La Republic now Field Marshal no pity now for this time. According to La Republic for the southern zone, war not still there, war then and now for the northern zone. It means if according to La Republic the fee say don't win the war. So if it finish with the northern zone, that means that's all. Yeah, everything don't come back in order. Now the information will be get them for the right source. Make we come together. Make we come together for support this war. We La Republic but declare them say make they finish we, make they drive all of we, make it take territory. Yes. You fit imagine say they don't kill we more than 200,000. This one they come now for international journalists. Not even Ambazonian activists where they talk say now 40, now 200 and something thousand where they kill for we. Then we go there, we go surrender under La Republic. No, that one passed shame. The only advice where I go give for myself and for the rest of Ambazonia, now say, we don't make mistakes. We get for correct those mistakes. Even the Restoration Council don't make mistakes. And they be supposed to make these mistakes. Yes, because they not be God where they go enter inside some man, know how that man they no. But they do their work according to. Yes. I don't think say man will swear for Bible, in no respect that you ought. I don't think say we still talk say that man a leader. Or we still take this way contra Ambazonia game for that man say make it rule we.
If it is say they go use na both remember them, like how will they do them? For the people the way they say sometimes their life now drinking. That moment don't pass. Southern Cameroon, their eyes and door open. V.E. Mukete, he put everything there. He don't die go, he puts na picking for day. They don't take Southern Cameroon captive. They just say they will use some people them. The one the way they should done for your own, they say they be elite. That one they don't delete themselves. Because at the end of this game, we go see who go laugh last. We no mind because the population they now so they under that threat. Because you talk they can't find who gone. They go kill you. They go mastermind or plan them for put you for jail. Who say do Karinde today? And the rest of the people the way na innocent people them. We need to be very careful. So if you there for ground zero, if your family there for ground zero, you better call them in and be very careful. Because moment they come, and the moment don't reach. When I notice say this 7 years so, now 7 days. Oh, the war don't go for the level way. Sometimes they will say no, man, and just there is no turning back. No day where you toss this way, they want turn back. No one day. No day. Any man where eat there for ground zero, man where there for diaspora, any side where you day, remain for place where you day. Just remain for place where you day. Because as for the war, it go to illogical end. And it go finish under the term of the Southern Cameroon Ambazonian, their witch. When no one leader go stand for mega decision, they know how born the person way, he go sell Southern Cameroon again. They know how born that person. Any person way to say one take money, or they want go do propaganda. That time don't pass. Dirty for rice, water for beans. That time don't pass. Now moment this way, we get for tell the enemy. So we don't know the game for the enemy. Their time for their propaganda don't pass. Their time for use Southern Cameroon Ambazonian against Southern Cameroon. We don't know all those evil games. We don't know everything. Now moment this for we for come together. For this 2023, we do the right thing. We do the right thing. If La République du Cameroon win this war, then God will there for heaven. He gave for us forgiveness for Sodom and Gomorrah. Fellow Southern Cameroon on a year again. If La République du Cameroon, as this struggle be ordained by gods, because of the innocent situation where the bonafide Southern Cameroonians, they don't pass through. They burn their house. They raise them. They burn them for inside house arches. What's way they know do for Southern Cameroon? If this war not go to a logical end for the freedom, for the liberation for Southern Cameroon, for independence, then God waited for heaven. He go ask forgiveness for Sodom and Gomorrah.
When we will come together, we will design the way people them were Ambazonian people will be happy for put their money, know say the money will do the work. They put the don't be narrative where they take some money, say go be in service government or service diaspora leadership. No, there's nothing like that anymore. Money to go for down there. When I will see we lack now materials on the ground. We don't lack fighters. Fighters and they all Ambazonians are fighters. All, I mean all. We lack now just the material for put up the arm. I just wish and hope this spirit will continue. And meanwhile, leaders start understand. Say the magic that for we for come together. The magic that for we for come together. Because I repeat, the only thing where they make La République, they claim say they win the war, they glad, they celebrated they win the war. Themselves say they talk up, say that because we be divided. And no mercy they come for ground. So in a man who could say, no, I want to work my or no, because say that demand or because say demand the day. He no go day. That man need to do so for the good of Ambazonia. Well, I just pray this spirit will continue. Now me moment I got to talk. Thank you.
Went to greet Satan. Ambazonian group that claimed that action don't know what happened behind the scene. But it was not the spookman to start to bring a lot of confusion in the media to benefit Cameroon. Once an Ambazonian claimed that action, I say, is your people. Every one of Amazonia claimed the action. That is what we call rationalism and objectivism. So when people go on and action has taken place in Cameroon, whether Amazonian people are doing it, whether they did it spiritually, or they are claiming it in order to boost the morals of the people to know that Amazonia is not capable of doing or undoing. I think that it is also a call for all of us to know that anyone that's trying to fact check that Amazonia did not do that work, you are working for the enemy. You are one of the people who want to traumatize our people and don't want our people to match up their motivation, because some of those things are done based on motivating the people to see that, look, we cannot do things. We cannot move here. We cannot do this. There is hope. There is this. Let us not give up. But some of you are there to help the enemy to demotivate our people, to bring down the morals of the people. For you to go and continue to, that's part of sensitization, and that is part of mobilization. But some of you are evil. You demobilize our people and desensitize our people. For everything that other activists are doing in order for however, anywhere, whatever theory, whatever thing they have read, and they are trying to put it for our people not to give up. Some foreign people within us who don't understand the culture and the political atmosphere and the sociology nature of our diversified people. They will go trying to uncoat everything to suit their ego. They said that for you to be a general during revolution or commander-in-chief, you must have a military intelligence. But they are the one every day trying to advise the military of Amazonia how to do. Which military intelligence do they have to advise? They are the one who are saying we should not do this when we don't know, but they are going and trying to rewrite the constitution of Amazonian people. Have they ever worked for a government? How do they know how to rewrite a constitution? These people are the people bringing a lot of confusion within us. Whenever there is peace, they bring something that will bring argument. When our people have succeeded to be moving ahead, like now, currently, Ambazonian people are trying to contribute money to help the prisoners of war. Things are going smoothly, but these people are bringing argument from one area to another, trying to destroy that contribution that's going on. But yet, they are going to be the first person saying, oh, they love our leaders in jail. But they are the one trying to destroy the fundraising going on by saying the action that took place in Yaoundé, in Kolulunga, was not done by this group. Why is Ambazonian group trying to claim it? So you want Paul Biya to claim it? Thunder will fire some people in this struggle. Watch out, that thing that doesn't look like us. It doesn't look like us, doesn't act like us, is not part of us. It's an agent. Some people are indirectly agents. They don't even know that they have been cooked by Cameroon to be agents. And of course, Ambazonian people, you are born and raised in this Ambazonia, so the ancestors are preventing you from being the agent without knowing. Foreign people, you are bound to be sympathizers, good sympathizers, not trying to tell us what you don't know. You have not lost 7 family members, 12 family members to know the pains in us. Don't tell me that you can make good strategy than I can do. I'm the one that have lost 12 people. I'm the one that have lost the Bamiapi and Samsoya. You have not. You cannot in any way make a ballistic strategy than I can, because I'm the one that is hurt genetically, in a DNA way, phenotypically and genotypically. I'm the one that is hurt, not you. You are just there trying to sympathize, but you don't know how painful it is deep within our heart. Therefore, be a good sympathizer. Stop imposing and dictating your tyrant and your own type of opinion on us. It's only your opinion. Your opinion can be very powerful if you have lost like some of us Amazonian people. So I call Amazonian people, as much as we welcome sympathizers, let us not in any way give them a way to try to destroy us at any time we are cruising nicely and bigly. In fact, we have entered 2023 without any of these ambiguities. But these very same people try to bring again problem when we are entering 2013, a year of giant collaboration. They try to destroy everything, but they have their time. And today is a time of Amazonian people to come together. Do not fight other people whenever they say whatever they do. Show us what you have done. Stop fighting others when they say they have done their own. You can only fight by showing us too what you have done. Simple. And therefore collaboration will pave the way. The people that don't want us to unite, they shall continue to paint other people black, trying to sabotage, castigate other people, and make them feel less of a human. The pursuit of happiness and liberty that some people have, trying to fight and hype themselves, motivate themselves, they are going to make them feel irrelevant, so they can give up and Cameroon win. My people, we must continue to fish out these people and know how to move together as one another. God bless you all. Have a wonderful time. This is the Eagle Eyes of the Vanguard Spokesman. This is the first general audio I'm making this year, 2023, for all of us Amazonian people. God bless you. Have a wonderful time. And this is the year of harvest, the year of mega collaboration in Amazonian history. Share this to everybody. The eagle eyes of the Vanguard spokesman, Ambadan Gute, General Vela. And thank you so much.
Now the question we had to ask Ambazonian people today. Man, way, if you don't swear for Bible, you not respect your oath. I mean for that means say one talk say God no day, or you not talk say that you not trust that Bible. I think say any man where you see say that man, he hope say if he talk lie for God, because if you deceive the Bible, that means you don't deceive the words of God. It means you don't deceive God by himself. Because I think say this kind man at the place where if really Christians been dead in a man where they for put you down George. Yes, because you know you can't put lay your hand for Bible, you swear tomorrow you do different thing. Now that man, I will talk for Ambazonia people, say make gonna take time for trust such a person. Because if that man never trust God, he never trust you. It means everything what that man will tell you will be a lie. Yes. So this kind leaders them, this kind leaders that make Ambazonian people not distant with themselves from this kind leaders them. Yes. We not distant with ourselves from this kind leaders them. Yes, at the talk because we don't know what will go happen tomorrow. At least these people therefore respect their oath where they take them. I mean Marianta and Sako. They for respect them. They never respect them. They don't swear. The video they mandate for 2 years. We say yes, you swear, put your hand for there. Tomorrow you change to bring different thing. And now for the Bible where you swear, or now some books them where the Restoration Council show them where the one deceive Ambazonia. If really not the Bible where they swear for on top Bible, I not think say these people they will live for a long life. I not think. Because Bible, you swear for Bible, then you take the different route. And that will never ever happen. And that this kind of thing go make say, if you be leader, even you go to find something for some man, that man no go give you because he no go trust you. How you go swear for Bible, you no respect them. How you come respect it? What you go show proof say this who you man will fit talk to, you know go dey. So may we stand up now. We not go to waste time for talk say with the wait until different month until no what make all the leaders, all the activists them, all Ambazonia wanna stand up now. We start now because challenges them they come. For this 223 challenges them they come plenty. When I don't hear Dictator Bia talk say he don't even finish the war now, some few posts still remain. Yes, we're not saying a lie, but according to Mr. Bia, we get for sure Mr. Bia say no, we did as we've been there from the starting from the we even go for the past how we've been there. So I beg may we stand up now. Now time for fight the war. This we forget for start the war now.
So today is New Year 2023. In fact, it is the third day of the year as we are moving further and going ahead. One thing very important we want to renew ourselves is when people try to help the enemy,
And they fully know that the people they defend and free are murderers. Some of these people who defend these murderers to free them, the same murderers afterward came for their heads. Keep on supporting nonsense. Forchive killed a lot of Southern Cameroonians because he wanted to defend Paul Biya. It was the same Paul Biya that killed him. Fonka Shang did same. It was the same Paul Biya that killed him. And you think you will end up in the good books of evil people. In the company of evil people, when they get rid of the righteous, they will turn amongst themselves. It's a promise I promise people like you. In the midst of evil people, when they get rid of the righteous ones, they will turn amongst themselves. They will destroy themselves. Mark my words. One day, I will be sitting by the side, watching you people tear each other apart. Summer Thomas.
Yeah, Comrade George.
Like one man, and you begin to see like they may be going in, and those of you who know, when somebody belongs to where he knows that is a bad place, he feels ashamed. That's why even Sako could not come to DC, or could not accept to come to DC, accept people to come to DC for the protest. But he was ashamed. He cannot be there. He is standing on the wrong thing. He is a wrong one. Manita is a wrong one. If you know you will be shy and ashamed to come in there because you are belonging to the wrong side, allow those who will be in there. This thing is not about those who claim power in the interim government, president that, president without who stood for them. Martha was there for 6 months. They gave her 6 months. 6 months came. She refused to. She refused to come for election, and it ended there. They voted another man. It was a vote. If you don't know, you have it today that they voted. Martha never came. It doesn't mean when you're absent. Even the normal football they play, if you're absent for the football, they give the match to the other person by official. Martha never came. Sako mandate ended, and it was even extended for Sako to come for election. Sako brought in all kind of conspiracy, refused. They started fighting the Resource Council, tried to dismantle the Resource Council and so on. Martha was brought up. So for that reason, we should wait. We should not. Wonderful. If you guys don't want to come in out of shame, stay. If you want to come in, come in. If you want somebody to apologize, come out and tell us exactly what the man did and the kind of apology you want from the person. Then we now will see reason to call for the person to come give the apology to you. If not, if you want to stay, stay. Stay. This is a revolution. We know, even as we are calling for people to go in and come out as one man, not everybody will go. Some will not go because they know that they are going in there to come out empty. They are going to give in. They will have nothing to take out. Many will not want to go. But if those who value the revolution, they will go there to give in. They will not mind taking out. You are like, nobody sends you to go support what is bad. If you care, you lie, you come back. You care, you lie, you stay there. Stay with your confusion. Don't come also confuse us furthermore. The confusion is too much. We cannot take it anymore.
House.